Hello students, welcome back to Standard 7 Mathematics class. We continue with lesson number 5, Operations on Rational Numbers. Today we are going to see what is meant by a mathematical expression and how to simplify a mathematical expression. Now what is a mathematical expression? An arrangement of numbers expressed using the signs of addition, subtraction, multiplication and division is called a mathematical expression. Say for example, simplify this expression 72 divided by 6 plus 2 multiplied by 2. This is a mathematical expression which has got division, addition, multiplication, etc. Now the teacher asked two students to solve this sum. Let us see what they did with the sum. The first one is Arjun. This was Arjun's method of solving the sum. The question was 72 divided by 6 plus 2 multiplied by 2. He first divided 72 by 6, so he got 12, and then 2 multiplied by 2. In the next step, he multiplied the two numbers 2 and 2, so he got 12 plus 4, and he got the answer as 16. Radha was another student who solved the same sum. Let us see what answer she got. She also divided 72 by 6 first. But in the second step, instead of multiplying the 2 and 2, she added the 2 to 12. So she got 14 multiplied by 2. And the final answer what she got is 28. If you see, both of them have got different answers. Why did they arrive at different answers? Is there a rule to be followed while doing mathematical expressions? Yes, there are rules for simplifying an expression. Otherwise, each student will follow his own method and arrive at different answers. So let us see what are the rules for simplifying a mathematical expression. The rules for simplifying an expression. The first one is, if more than one operation is to be carried out, then multiplication and division are carried out first in the order in which they occur from left to right. Let us see an example. Now this mathematical expression has got multiplication and division and also addition. But what does the rule say? We have to do multiplication and division first. And the order is whichever operation is occurring from left to right. So here if you see what is coming first, the multiplication is coming first. So first what we have to do in this case, we have to multiply 40 and 10. Then we have to go on to the division, because when you go from left to right, the multiplication is coming first. And then you have to solve. Now let's see the second rule. After that, addition and subtraction are carried out in the order in which they occur from left to right. So in a mathematical expression, you always do the multiplication and division first, and then we carry on with addition and subtraction. And the order is you have to go from left to right. Whichever occurs first on the left side, that is carried out first. Now the third rule is, if there are more than one operation in the brackets, follow the above two rules while carrying out the operations. Now if a mathematical operation has got brackets, first solve the expressions inside the bracket. And when you solve expressions within the bracket, then also you follow the same rules. This rule has been popularly called as the board mass rule. Now the board mass rule decides the order of operation for addition, subtraction, multiplication and division. B means brackets. That means you start with the brackets. Do all operations contained in the brackets first. Then you go for orders. Orders means it is the power of the number. You have square roots, etc. That is carried out next. Then you go for division, then multiplication, addition, and then subtraction. So always remember the word is BODMAS. BODMAS. Brackets, orders, division or multiplication, addition or subtraction, as it occurs from the left. Let's see some examples where this is followed. Say for example, in the first one, you have 10 multiplied by 2 plus 6. Now here 2 plus 6 is in the bracket. According to the rule, you are supposed to do multiplication first. But 2 plus 6 is inside the bracket. So the first thing is you have to solve the bracket. So you have to do the addition of 2 and 6 first. So this expression becomes 10 multiplied by 8. And then now you can do the multiplication. Now O stands for order, also known as indices or exponent. So the question is 10 plus 3 square. So first you have to write what is 3 square. 3 square is 9. So 10 plus 9 becomes 19. Now division. The question is 10 minus 8 plus 2. So first we have to divide, because division is having a higher order than subtraction. So first divide 8 and 2. 8 divided by 2 is 4. Then you do the remaining one, 10 minus 4. So you get 6. So as you see in these examples, you have to follow the rule as BODMAS. Bracket first, then orders, then division, multiplication, addition and subtraction. Always remember this. Brackets may be used more than once to clearly specify the order of operations. That means you can use the different kinds of brackets such as round brackets, square brackets and curly brackets for this purpose. That means if you want a particular operation to be carried out first, enclose that in a bracket. You can use any of these brackets. When solving brackets, solve the innermost bracket first and follow it up by solving the brackets outside in turn. While solving brackets, you can have a bracket within another bracket. So you start solving it with the innermost bracket.
Now let's try to solve a few simple mathematical expressions. The question is 40 multiplied by 10 divided by 5 plus 17. Now as per the rule, we have to look for multiplication or division first. We have to look from the left. So when you go from the left, the first operation that you see is multiplication. So first we have to do this multiplication. 40 multiplied by 10 gives you 400. So 400 divided by 5 plus 17. Now, which is the next operation that you will do? It is division. So 400 divided by 5. This you will carry out first. 400 divided by 5 is 80. So you get 80 plus 17. Now all you got to do is add the 2. So you get 97. Now let's try a question from practice set number 25. The question is simplify the following expression. The first question is 50 multiplied by 5 divided by 2 plus 24. There are no brackets in this case, so we can look for the first operation from the left side. The first operation is multiplication. So 50 multiplied by 5. So this is what we are going to do. So 50 multiplied by 5 is 250 divided by 2 plus 24. Now what we have to do? We have to do the division first. So we will do the division. So 250 divided by 2 is 125. plus 24. Now add the two. 125 plus 24 is 149. So the answer is 149. The remaining questions we will do in the next video.
Please solve the questions that are done in the video on your own. Thank you and have a nice day.